a joyous occasion. I say this every single time, but the most important thing I do is hire people and then what? Promote people, right? Because that determines who leads the effort on the street. I mean, there's a lot you could say about what's happening in the world, but the one thing I will say is this can always keep this in mind when things happen around this country, is that there's not the police, there's a police that serves a particular jurisdiction. 18,000 police departments in this country that define what the police are to that jurisdiction. We always got to go back to that, right? Because the product of our work is what we get back from the community that we serve, right? Be it people, part of the Northeastern community is that they consider it, or people of the broader community, which are part of our constituents too. It's that feedback that we focus on. It's those experiences that we focus on. That's our reality, right? One of the things I said that is underrated and hardly ever talked about in police training is the notion of relatedness inside police organizations and how that determines how police organizations perform on the street. You want to call it on the street or with the community, right? And leadership determines that oftentimes, right? And that's why who you promote is so important. That they have to understand this notion of relatedness. What does that mean? It's how well we relate to one another. How well is the communication? How do I feel about the experiences I have with people in this room, right? Because that's what keeps me coming back, right? Nothing else. And it's my influence that I have on others, which is the most important thing I do this day and the next, right? The best piece of advice I've heard from folks, that talk about this kind of thing is, do the best you can this day and be done with it. Move on to the next thing. Don't carry things on, right? And try to do even better the next day and have that positive influence on folks. And that's what it's about. And that's the importance of promoting people that understand the notion of that, understand the importance of engagement, but as important, if not more so, how to create an environment inside the organization that promotes engagement externally. In fact, we do it more so because that is emblematic and exemplified in the work that we do every single day. And that is the number one indicator, right, of how much pride you have in this uniform, is the way you behave when you're in it. And that's what people are going to remember you for, and that's what you should be sought to be remembered by, is how you treat people and how you behave in the uniform. And these two gentlemen here really do exemplify what we're going. So I'm proud to promote you to sergeant. Glad to have you aboard.